Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, May 9th, 2018, and the U.S. stock market is closed. We got shellacked against today. Unbelievable. I'll show you. It was all in one stock, and we just really got clobbered. And by the grace of God, we had a great trade in another stock. So as a result, we lost negative $8,000. That's not a small loss, but actually it's fairly reasonable. It sounds very reasonable compared to what happened to us in the single stock. So I'm going to show you both the horrible and the good in just a second. You can see here what happened to the Dow. Pretty good day with the Dow there. Fairly strong all day, and it ended up closing up 182 points. That put us in quite a few positions. We got into 16 new positions, 8 positive, 8 negative, and we're carrying positive $900 going into tomorrow. Now, I have a little uneasy feeling about having 16 positions and only $900 positive. I really didn't have any stocks that really took off today. And so again, just like I was worried the other day when we had 20 some stocks, I said if things go badly, that can turn into a pretty big loss, and that's exactly what happened a couple days ago. Now we have a similar situation. The only difference is with these 16 stocks we do have positive open trade, even though it's pretty wimpy at $900. Anyway, I'll show you the big action today. Oh God, I just took my breath away when I saw this. What I'm showing you here is LPCN lipocine, and what happened here was on Monday we had bought this on this little gap here. It went against us, closed against us, and then we had this big run up at the beginning of the day, and I complained about this in the video yesterday. When we were up here, we were up $10,000 in lipocine, and that's normally where we get out, but that triggered a signal to go into a third day, so we hang on to it, but immediately fails, and we're stopped out down here with like an $800 loss. So right away yesterday we saw $10,000 positive go to negative 800. Well, that sucked, but what sucked more, obviously, and particularly in hindsight, was this thing went along and then it poked its head up here just enough to get us back in to lipocine. And I think you can see what happened here this morning. This thing gaps down, like a rock falling from the sky. And that sucker cost us, can you believe this, $18,000 in losses. I mean, I can't remember when we had an $18,000 loss. That's just beyond the pale. It happened. And the thing is, we had a saving grace today. And here we go. This is Fossil Incorporated. And what happened today or yesterday, we caught this spike just as it started. It went way up here. We were up to about $10,000 here. And then you heard me, if you saw the video yesterday, I complained this thing pulls back. And I was just sick about this. I thought this thing isn't going to go anywhere. It's going to end up going back down to neutral where Lipocene went. But we got lucky this morning. This thing turned around and took off, and we got out up here right over the high of yesterday. So we took $10,000 out. So we had an $18,000 loss in Lipocene, offset by a $10,000 win in Fossil. So that's how we got out of the day with only negative $8,000 in losses. That's not the way I like to play this game, though. God, I hope things start getting better. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll be back here tomorrow on Thursday.